All right, everybody. Kathy Arbor here, and this is just a spur of the moment stream. I started doing printing with leaves using distress inks or archival inks, Lindy sprays, and I'm addicted. I'm using my Sizzix Big Kick, and this is going so great. Look at this. Wouldn't you swear that was an eco print? That's just ink and spray. I love it. So I thought I would play along with you guys if you're interested. So what I'm doing is I'm just using some copy paper, plain old copy paper. Now you could use watercolor, mixed media paper, but I'm going to be using this in my daily, it's not really daily, but my creative journal. And I'm going to cut some of them up. I love it. I swear my neighbors think I'm nuts. So it's raining today, and I was out in the yard picking up leaves and cutting leaves from my trees. So here's some birch. These turned out really cool. And I did have some maple, but I used them all already. Hey, Rhonda. How are you? It's a rainy day here in Canada, but it's a good day to experiment. Hi, Melinda. So I thought I would play a little more. I've been doing this for a few hours now, and I thought I would turn on the stream so you guys could watch. I don't know if you've done this before, but I do have some videos where I've done similar to this with flowers, and they turned out really cool. So I'm just using Lindy spray, water. You could use dilutions too if you want a really bright looking. It's raining there in Michigan. Hey, Dot. Good to see you. Candy? Okay. Sounds good. This is just Lindy's Gang South Shore Sand. And what I've been doing is just putting some sprays on my paper. Different colors. Nothing too bright because I want the leaves to stand out a little more. And these are fresh leaves, so the veins are nice and plump still. So I've just been putting on random colors, and this is Adirondack, and I'm not even being careful, I'm just throwing some color on it. Maybe, let's see, some distress ink. I'll just pat a little bit on, and I'm doing both sides because both sides will print. And maybe some, let's do just, I have soot, and I'm just going to do the veins. So I'm just going to touch it lightly. Okay, so sometimes you can't see what's on it, but it works. And then I'm just going to place it down. And I've just got a big kick, so it's not the big one. So I have to fold my papers. And then put the other plate. But I love doing these. They're turning out so cool. Like, why bother doing the boiling? These are great. Here's my big kick. And I just roll it through. Now, if you don't have a big kick, you could probably try a rolling pin. So you just place something heavy like a board or something and then roll over that with the rolling pin. I just love these. These are turning out awesome. You get a little shimmer because of the Lindy's. Look at that. Doesn't that look like an eco print? So this is just a smidgen of color on there. But I think they look just as good as an eco print. You could, finish taking the white out if you want. Maybe even using coffee dye or tea dye on your papers first and then using the color. That would be cool. So if you want to have just the eco print look, I would stick with your neutrals, soft grays, golds, yellows, that type of thing, and a little bit of black. If you want it looking more like an eco print, because most eco prints are kind of gray and neutral, sometimes a little bit more dark gray to them. You don't really see a whole lot of color. So let's try a colorful one. A little bit of orange. My hands. So here's my, let's put some red. Do both sides. Maybe some green in there. And orange maybe. And we just put it on, cover it. I have both plates, and then I have a couple pieces of paper folded together just to give it a little bit more thickness. Hey, Gail. Just let it go through, and I have it go back. I don't go through a whole bunch of times, and it's not really difficult. Like you're not really cranking, so it's not in there real tight. Ooh, nice one. Look, it even goes through the paper so you can use either side, which is another good thing. Nice one. Oh, yes. Look at that. You get a little bit of plant material on there, but if you just let them dry, you can just brush them off. It comes off. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So you got the negative and the positive. So both sides. One shows more of the veining, so that's the back side of the leaf, and then this, you see the veining is lighter, so that's the front side of the leaf. What kind of paper are you using? This is just plain copy paper. Nothing special. Plain copy paper. Hi, Katrina. Amelia, Anne. Good to see you. Rhonda, Gail. Yeah, so look at that. What I've been using them for is my daily journal. So kind of like a junk journal in a way, but I actually write in it and I draw in it. I do everything in it really, but it's more about if I want to document my day or something that happened or whatever. But if you don't have a big shot, you could use, like I was telling the girls, get a piece of plexiglass or something like that, put it on top of it, and then get your rolling pin and just roll over. And it'd probably do the same thing. And then I just let them dry. Let's try something really bright. I only have a few leaves left. I'll show you all the ones I've done so far. I haven't done anything with blue in it. Let's see. I'll get some blue spray. You could use dabbers. Let's try those. I have a few dabbers here. So let's put some of this orangey color. And some of this moon shadow. And then I'm going to spray it with some water too. Where did I put that? There it is. I'm going to get a blue. I have all these inks and I haven't been using them. So what a great way to use up my inks. This is a nice aquamarine. Get another. I usually just figure out if it'll fit on my page. Let's try this. I haven't tried this one yet. Not being, really careful. And there's some crushed olive. Let's see if this works. Okay. Then I think I'm going to take that. Let's see, what's this? Forest moss. Just going to put this down. And now I'm just going to lay it down here. And then close it. So you just experiment with stuff, see what happens. Ooh, look at this. I'm always surprised. Each one is so different. Look at that. Oh, wow. I love the aqua in it. Oh, yes. You could use either side too. That's the nice thing. So you kind of get 4 in one. Look at that. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Colleen. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's got some sparkle in it too. Oh, I love the aqua in it. Oh, this is so addictive. And look at the back. The back is even nice. So I could use either side if you want the sand color or you want white. Kathy, this is just plain copy paper. Nothing special. I'm going to move my camera up a little bit. All right. A little wonky. Why? Yeah, it'll do. All right. Okay, let's try another one. Kathy, I think you have the big shot, don't you? The great big one. Can you put a 9-inch wide paper in it? This Colleen has one too. Awesome. These are so addictive. Oh boy. Let's try some dilutions. They're so vibrant. I always like to put a little sparkle in it though. Let's see. Maybe a little of this. Some water. And I got some broken china here. Where did I just put my leaves? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I was just telling the girls, the neighbors think I'm crazy. I'm outside with an umbrella picking leaves off the grass. They must think, oh my God, she's lost it. Okay. Let's see, what other color should we put with that? How about some, what's this one? Abandoned coral. Just here and there. Okay. And then I set let's use a Ranger's Plum. I'm just going to go down the back of it more for the veining. Okay, so I'm just going to throw that on there. You have one too, Dot? Okay. Big shot. All right, big pick rather. Oh, oh, look at this one. This is nice. Yeah, I wet the paper, inked paper, and then ink both sides. Yeah, I ink both sides. Oh, this is cool. It's bright, but it's awesome looking. See the plum that I just skimmed along the backside? It gives it more of a defined um, edge to it. Hi, Eileen. So, so really depends. This side's awesome too. Like, oh, Eileen, I'm addicted. I need help. I'll show you this one. This was really cool. You know how a lot of your eco-dyed fabrics and papers that you do, they're fairly neutral in color. They're not really bright or anything. So what I did was I used this sand color. Now you could use tea dye, like real tea dye, or coffee. That's the moon shadow mist, and a little bit of gold, or not gold, yellow. And if you take your leaves, there's the yellow. Find my stuff here. Or even, here's caramel. Let's try caramel. And I'm not really fussy with doing what I'm doing. I'm just kind of rubbing it on here and there. Maybe a little bit of sunshine yellow here and there, both sides. And where'd that? This black, what's this called? Black soot. So what I did is just skim it across, not a lot, just so it touches the veinings. And then you just put her down. Let's do another one of just. That. Maybe let's spray this one with some of the spray. We'll put that one over here. And then I'll cover that. And this one should turn out to be a little more like an eco print, where it's more of the yellows and a little gray sand color. There. But I think these look, well, they're even a little better than an eco print, in my opinion. I love them. And this worked with any kind of, doesn't that look like an eco print to you? And you could spray a little bit of gray on it if you wanted it to gray up a little more. I wonder if the designer of the Big Shot is shaking. No, she's probably saying, ooh, another way of selling my machine. Doesn't it? Yeah, it's better than an eco print. So they're just study what an eco print, like this could be faded out more. So if we wanted to, we could probably, before it's dry, where's my, well, I put in Adirondacks, so they're permanent, but let's see. Okay, here's some of that dilutions. There. So it actually makes it a little bit. I've done this without the sprays. I must try this too. Yeah, the sprays are awesome with it. Since the ink is permanent, rub it across with a baby wipe. Rub what across? Rub this one? That really looks like an eco. Yeah, I know. Isn't that cool? This is kind of grungy. Now you probably could do this with watercolor if you wanted um, blooms or stuff like that. That would probably work too. I have a few leaves left. Let's finish these up. So I just thought I would come on and show you what I found out. Distress ink. I want to do another one of that beautiful, let's see, aqua color. That was gorgeous. I'm gonna spray a smidge. Then, okay, I'm just gonna put some more of that yellow. And where'd that ink go? I'm gonna have ink all over the place. Oh, there it is. A dabber. Some yellow. And distress. Just gonna skim it across the put it on. There. See how this turns out. I hope I'm not going over anybody's time slot. I didn't see anybody else on, so I thought I'd pop on. All right. I won't be on long. So you gotta feed these puppies again. They're starting to whine. And then I'll show you all the ones I did. But I love them so much. If you guys want some digital downloads, let me know. I'll put them up on the community. Well, this is pretty. Tell already. Just a very faint. That's more like an eco. Just faintly see them. See? So you could use either side, really. Okay, one more, and then I'm done, and I'll show you what I did. So I only picked so much off my tree. Hi, Rosemary. Kathy is going to put me out of business. Try it, Rosemary. You'll love it. It's so fun. You never know what you're going to get. And you don't have to wait. It's instant gratification. Okay, let's just water that one down. Let's try just putting some of this on here and there. A little bit of this. A little of this. I'm just going to just slightly go over the vein. Just a bit. And how about we spray a little bit on it. Let's see what we get with this one. And my paper. All right. Oh, look at this one. This would be good for your black and white journal. Oh, oh, that's pretty. I like. You just get a little bit of stem, smushed stem, but you can just wipe it off once it's dried. Very nice. Isn't that cool? So both sides, depending on, what you want. So I would probably try it with a coffee or tea dye papers too. I think that would look cool. And then you have your crinkly look too. So there's that one. That was the other one. This one. So both sides are different. That's what I like. So you get to choose. This one's really pretty. The aqua in it. Very subtle. It's another one that's like an eco print. That's pretty too. Very soft. Browns and plum. This one I had less water. So it gets more defined if you have less water. Yeah, both sides are perfect for a journal. I know. You can get a bit of gold, see the gold fleck in there. It'd make a fantastic journal. Yeah. There's my maples. Very subtle. So it depends on how much water you put down. This is pretty. I like that one. I did a lot. I like this one too. Isn't that pretty? The pinks and soft greens. No, I haven't tried it on thicker paper. It'd probably work because you're still putting it through the embosser. I did do that with the plants. Now, I can do one. Do I have any leaves left? No, I don't. I could do one with watercolor paper to see what it would do. It might spread more. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the thing. With your heavier paper, you're only going to get one side. You're right, Kathy. So it depends what what you want. Do you want one-sided or do you want um, both sides? I don't know if it'll have a different effect or not. I really don't know. That's pretty too. They're not showing as vibrant as they really are. But and the last one. That's it. So if you guys want me to, I can put some of these on community. Yeah. Well, these were done like, let's see, it's 3 o'clock. I think I came down here 1:30. Okay, I'll put some on the community tab for you guys, and you can play with them, use them for whatever you want. So I just thought I'd show you that. Get your inks out, get your sprays out. Now I haven't tried. I'll probably do this again, and maybe use some magicals and see what happens. That could be interesting. And then I gotta scrub my hands, but it was fun. I loved it. This was really cool. And you've got some beautiful papers. These are so great because you can use them and write over them or add things to them. They would make beautiful junk journal papers too. A fall journal. That would be really pretty. All right. So I'll let you guys go and get out there with your umbrella and start picking up the leaves because it's not going to be long now. I have a funny feeling we're going to have an early winter, and then you'll have to wait till spring. So get those leaves and print those papers, or start going to the florist shop. All right. So have a great day, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye for now.